Hello everybody, my name is Jagiero and welcome back to another episode on the AfterLife SMP server. In the last episode, I decided to build a spooky floating fortress in Halloween Town and I called it the Necropolis. It's mostly made up of blackstone mixed with some warp stems and some crimson planks, trapdoors and soul lanterns. Now, with it being so high up in the air, if you are going to visit, make sure that your elytra doesn't fail you on the way down. But that's enough of that place. What we need to do now is get back to work on the castle, which is what I wanted to do today. But first, I've got a little project that needs to be started before that, and actually even before that, I need to replace some of this armor. Okay, so I need to upgrade to the netherite. You guys know, as much as I hate it, it's pretty necessary. I might have died again. If we just take a look at the thing, I'm now at 12 deaths, which is wonderful. I essentially was working on stripping a load of grass from my industrial area, and I fell down a hole, and the hole was filled with mobs, and the mobs blew me up. Probably wouldn't have happened if I had netherite armor. So, without further ado, let's upgrade some of these. I've only got 24 netherite scraps, which only gives me 6 netherite ingots, which is quite sad. I think you'll agree. But what we can do is just sort of pick and choose which things to upgrade. So first, I would like to do the diamond pickaxe. This is a pretty good pickaxe. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 5, silk touch, mending. That's pretty good. Yeah, I feel like that's worth upgrading. So we shall do that one. Very nice. Honestly, these aren't that great. Looting 3, fire aspect 2, sharpness 4, not even sharpness 5, you know. Actually, the diamond shovel's pretty good. Let's just take a look at the armor. I think I'm going to upgrade the boots and the leggings. So let's do those. Like so. Netherite booties, very good. And the leggings as well. Okay, so if we put those on, we now have not a significant armor upgrade whatsoever. I always forget. I always think this is like a major armor upgrade from the diamond. It's actually not, but has that armor toughness. I think that helps. Maybe. I've actually changed the boots. I'm now using protection 4 boots instead of the fire protection that I had on the previous ones. And yeah. They're pretty good. You know, the leggings and the boots, they're pretty good. Even the helm's pretty decent. I'm wearing a golden helm so that I'm protected in the nether from the piglins and that, so they don't attack me. Unbreaking 3, respiration 3, fire protection 4. You know, it's not too bad. Aqua affinity and mending, and then the elytra as it is. I look ridiculous. I really hate it. I really do hate it. But it's just what we've got to deal with. Okay, I have to deal with it without using a different texture pack. So, what am I doing now? What else have I got? So I've got, where are we? 3 ingots. Honestly, I might as well just upgrade the shovel. Or can I save it? Let's do it. Let's just do it. And the axe. Until I get sharpness 5 on the sword, I don't know if it's worth it. I actually don't like fire aspect 2, so I might make a new sword at some point. So we'll just save that for now. I don't think that's worth the upgrade. Diamond situation, 29 there and 36 there. That is literally all that I have because I've been spending my diamonds quite a bit. So that's quite sad. What we're looking at sort of daytime-wise, that'll do. That's fair enough. Let's just zoom over to the industrial area, where, as you can see, I've been doing some work. I've essentially stripped all of the grass and the dirt from the top layer here, just because I was running out of grass and dirt, essentially, and I just figured, for this area, I don't care how it looks. Like, I'm really not that bothered whatsoever, so I just stripped it all. As you can see over here, I have a little farm set up. Well, I'll address that noise in a moment, and also that. Here I have just a basic pumpkin farm. I honestly wasn't even sure how to build a pumpkin farm. So I looked online and this one just seemed okay, you know. Do you know what though? It's pretty resource heavy for like such a small build. There's a lot of pistons, a lot of observers and stuff. It's pretty resource heavy, I'm not going to lie. Okay, so you may be able to hear that we have a little friend in here. Hello? Trust me, he's there somewhere. Where is it? Is it this side? No? It must be at the end. There. Hi! Okay, that was the wrong one. This is my good friend, Boba, okay? And I'm waiting for his friend, Django, okay? Boba and Django. Most of you, I would hope, know what that was a reference to. I had a friend of his right here, okay? This was a guy that I actually had trapped in one of these, and honestly, it took me maybe 20 nights just holding out, not sleeping, trying to get a stupid zombie villager. I'm trying to get 2 of them, okay? I managed to get that guy. I got this guy trapped, and then I was fighting some creepers and stuff around here, and I swung my sword, and it must have, like, sweeped into the corner of the block and killed the guy. I'm lucky I wasn't recording because I was swearing quite a lot. After it took me so long to find the guy as well. There is no villagers in any sort of reasonable distance. I would have to go through the Nether, and I don't fancy doing all that thing. So I'm just waiting for another villager, I guess, another zombie villager. Okay, so that is that, so that I can start a breeding farm and then also a trading hall. I think that'd be rather nice. Now over here, as you can see, I have a little bee set up. Actually, that's ready for harvesting. Very good. Let's get some shears. Let's just get some honeycomb from these ones. Thanking you and thanking you. And as you can see over here, there was bees in that, and now I haven't seen them for a long time, so I don't think there's bees in those. I'm just trying to get some more bees so I can get them all set up, and then we'll get like a little automatic honey block farm. You know, I don't necessarily need honey, but I just fancied having it. So yeah, and I'm letting a few birch trees here grow naturally so that we get some more hives and stuff. So far, I've been pretty unlucky with that, but that's okay. Never mind. All right, guys, but today I want to work on another farm for this area, and I think I'm going to do it over here because I need to do some more of those fog effect void ravines over near the castle and stuff, and at the bottom of those, I'm using purple concrete, and I don't have any concrete. So, yeah, and getting concrete is just a major pain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a rather large, automatic, TNT-powered concrete farm. So while you watch me build up this crazy concrete making contraption, I will talk about the tutorial that it is from, and that is by LogicalGeekBoy, and hopefully I remember to link it in the description. LogicalGeekBoy is one of the Minecraft YouTubers that I watch the most these days, along with someone he mentions in the tutorial, and that is Mumbo Jumbo, who designed a section of it, and someone else that designed another section of it is Ilmango, and he is a crazy mad scientist in Minecraft, and I really enjoy Ilmango's videos. I'm currently watching one of his series that is using a concept that I never even considered, and that is the peaceful challenge. Okay, so he's playing survival mode in peaceful, right, which you'd think is easy, but when you consider that he does all these crazy contraptions that need all these thousands and thousands of resources to build in the first place, it's amazing that he just grinds out all that kind of work. And also things like slime blocks. So you get slime blocks from slimes. Slimes don't spawn on peaceful mode. Okay, so what does he do? He designs a farm to farm baby panda sneezes. Which is just crazy to me that he even had the idea to do that. So they breed up all these pandas that have a specific trait, the weak trait, I believe, so that when the babies are born, they have the weak trait and they sneeze slime balls. So he farms the slime balls from the baby pandas and then murders them after they grow up. So yeah, that's interesting. And things like he gets string from cats. He makes a cat farm to farm string, and they don't have a readily available source of gunpowder on the server to use for the rockets and stuff. So what they do, they build a sort of TNT player cannon to shoot the player up into the sky 4,000 blocks. And you then sort of glide down to wherever you want to go. It's crazy. It's amazing, and it's crazy, and I'm just really enjoying that series. So if you're looking for something like that, I do recommend that. That's the Ilmango's Peaceful Challenge. Alright guys, just a little update here. I have finally managed to capture another zombie villager. So here we have Django. Now, he is actually holding a piece of rotten flesh anyway, so hopefully he wouldn't despawn anyway, but, you know, the name tag just makes sure. All right, so this is the crazy concrete contraption. Now, as you can see, I've tested it a little bit because, well, I was having some issues and a few explosions that blew up an entire section of it several times before I managed to get the problem sorted. Essentially, the issue was that this delay circuit here, all these bunch of repeaters that opens this fence gate. What happens is the TNT gets ignited, and it drops down on top of this fence gate, and then there's a delay before opening the fence gate, and then it dropped down so that it explodes sort of this area rather than further down like it was doing. Essentially, the delay wasn't long enough, and I just had to add a repeater at the end there, and that seems to have fixed it. So yeah, I haven't tested it extensively for a long period of time, but it appears to be working well enough for now, hopefully. Okay, so you've got like a zero tick system here. As soon as you place a block there, it is detected by this, and it then pushes it along up to this section here. And that would slide these blocks onto there, which then completes this circuit, which pushes the pistons down and pushes all of the blocks downwards. And obviously, the push limit of pistons is 12 blocks, but it doesn't make it to 12 blocks because you are blowing them up before it gets to that. Hopefully. Anyway, that's the plan. So you have this system here that just feeds all of the concrete powder that you've placed in it. Obviously, you can extend that with a bunch of chests going up as well. So if you wanted to do it for a very long period of time, you could do such a thing as that. And when you turn the system on, this just shoots out a load of the concrete powder from a dropper. So it allows you to always have an inventory full, so you can just carry on placing it. So yeah, it's a really good system. Like I said, I haven't tested it extensively, but it seems to be working just fine. Okay. In fact, should I show you on camera? Why not? I mean, you can't really get like a proper angle where you can see exactly what's going on, I suppose. But let's just try this, shall we? So you place that there. It's a zero tick system, so it gets pushed away instantly. And as you can see, I'm not dropping the amount of concrete powder in my inventory. In fact, I think I gain one every now and then. So yeah, there you go. And as you can hear, the explosions are going off, and it is working, hopefully. Let's just catch a few explosions, shall we? Let me just turn that off and have a look down here. There you go. As you can see, it's just blowing it all up. Lovely. And it's collecting it all at the bottom. So let's just dive down there. Hop down here. Now, obviously, this doesn't look very pretty, and if I was making this in my actual base, I would make it look pretty, but I'm not, so I won't. And there we go. Just ignore these bits. That's fine. That's all collecting all that I placed it in there, hopefully. That made no sense, but just ignore that. Like so. What's that? Okay. All right, so I'm going to need a whole bunch of that, as I said, for the void fog ravine cracks in the ground over near the graveyard in near our castle, and that's what that's going to be for, mostly. I don't really use a whole lot of concrete otherwise. Honestly, I just kind of wanted an excuse to build this kind of farm, because I've never done one before. There's a lot of fun, if a lot of explosions as well, but, you know, other than that, a lot of fun. And now that I have Django and Boba here, we can finally start making a villager breeder and get a villager trading hall on the go, so I can get all of the nice, lovely books that I've been spending hundreds and hundreds of diamonds on in Jay's shop. Alright, so at least now I can get all the concrete that I need to fill in a few more of these ravines, these void fog cracks that I'm going to place throughout the graveyard and also around the back of the castle as well, or the front of the castle. I don't know which way is the back and the front yet. The one thing that's slowing me down with these, though, is glass. I need a whole lot of glass. There's about 6 layers of glass in each one, and I don't have that much. I mean, I have a bunch of sand and stuff, but, you know, smelting it down just takes time, and so I think the next project that I need over in the industrial area, apart from all the villager stuff, is a industrial smelter. I think that would be really useful. Because you obviously need it for other stuff as well, other than glass. And then I can finally get the graveyard in. I can actually get the gravestones in and stuff. I don't want to put any in just yet because I need to know where all the cracks and stuff are going to be in the way first. And then also we need something to cover up this entrance to the skeleton farm. All right, but none of that today. Today, I would like to do some more work on the castle because I need to get this thing finished. Well, I guess not that soon, but that would be rather nice. So I'm going to work in on this area here. We're going to have a little entranceway up into a room in front of this wall here. and that'll have some corridors going off into there and also there, and then I think we'll have like a second floor to it as well, so it'll go all the way up to the top, and then yeah, I'll just see how much progress I get made on that. Alrighty. First update, I've just got this platform built here with some stairs going up to it. I just want to see what it looks like from over here, just to get an idea of the sort of scale of it. Oh yeah, this is nice. I can see the way it sort of changes the shape of the castle. I'm getting a bit of lag around this area, and I don't really know why. I had a little bit of a fight with a shulker box earlier on when it would just refuse to open for me because of the lag. Oh, I've missed this. Aha. Perfect. So, a very basic shape, but I think I've figured out a way to get this connected up into this section here now as well in Creative, so hopefully that's going to work. I like this. Yeah. It's really difficult to tell without getting from a better view, but I think this could be cool. Okay, onwards. Check this out, guys. So this is where I had the other tower that I built a couple of episodes ago. I forgot to tell you that I've changed the storage room slightly. I've gone for single chests rather than double chests. Obviously that doesn't give me as much storage, but it does give me a bit extra room in this room up here, and it feels a lot better. So I'm happier with that, and I've been filling in a few of the things that I've been collecting. I'm just being really lazy about transferring everything across. I haven't really done anything with this room just yet, but I will do. Now, when you get down here, this is the section that connects the two, the new one I'm building today with the tower. And I was a bit worried about it, but actually I think I've made it work pretty well. So you just have this nice entranceway going in here, and I'll just add a few little details to the side there. So that's quite nice. And let me just show you the front of what I've built over here. It's fine. So yeah, it works in with the sort of style of the castle. Do you know, originally I said I was going to try and be less spammy with the details. Yep, I don't think I've stuck to that. I don't think I ever do stick to that when I do say that, so you guys should have expected that pretty much. But yeah, it works. Now, one thing I do have to be conscious of is it's changed the shape of the castle quite a lot. I wasn't originally expecting the castle to go out quite this far, this section here, but it does. So yeah, I'm gonna have to keep my eye on that and make sure it doesn't go into too much of a strange shape, but it's okay. And the main thing I'm worried about is really the main body of the castle is something you can't even see, you can't even envision right now, and that is something that's going to go up from this point, sort of way up there, like a big cylinder going up there. So that's. It's now got a bit sticking out of it, so that's going to be interesting. We'll have to see how that works out when I get to that point in the far, far future. That's something I get envious of in this game, of people who can literally just build, where I have to like plan things out in my brain and make sure that it all looks nice and creative, and then get the shape right and all this thing, and then I'll start working on it. There's people out there who literally just start building. It's survival. They don't even like to think about it. They just do it. Talented buggers. It really it's quite frustrating because I tried that and everything just looks like a huge mess, or either a mess or just bad. Just bad in general. So yeah, it's maybe something I need to work on. Maybe something I need to practice. The one person I'm thinking of is Wintertooth on the server. Go check out his channel. The castle that he's built is, well, everything he's built is amazing, but the castle in particular is really great. And I don't think he planned it out too much in creative or anything. I think he literally just did it. Just very frustrating for someone like me who can't do that. So there is the bottom section mostly completed. I can just see I've missed out a couple of iron bars there. That's fine. As you can see, I've been using the Lightmatica thing once again. I know I said it was slightly cheaty, but honestly, I like it. I like it too much. And I've also got Blondskunk onto using it as well. Well, I don't want to say I influenced him, just me, but he's using it now quite a lot, I noticed. So it was me. So yeah, they've got this section here. So this is the bottom section. Then the next one, the next layer, the next level is going to go up there. And instead of it being, this is like an outer walkway, so you can walk along the top there on the outside, and then you can move into the next section, which will also have a walkway on the top of it. So we're sort of moving it in layers. We go up and across, and then up and across, and then we'll have the main cylinder of the castle there. So that's how I'm just sort of changing the shape of it a little bit. Kind of hard to visualize. Maybe I should just, build it instead. Yeah. Alright guys, so I've made some major progress here. This room, I don't really know how to decorate this. I don't really know what I'm going to put in here. Like, I guess it's a kind of like reception room, but it's a castle. Do they have reception? I'll figure something out. Okay, this can be obviously the gift shop. Yes, that makes sense. Okay, let me go up to the top somehow when I remember how. I have actually linked it to the staircase in the tower over there now, which is nice. It's just it's a little bit inconvenient being all the way over there. So we'll find a solution for that on this side, probably. This side, I haven't done anything because I don't quite know how it's going to attach to this bit here yet. Let me just turn off a bunch of that stuff. Just bring that all the way down. Very good. 69, nice. Okay, so we now have this here as well. So this was the first layer that I showed you, and then this is like the next layer of the castle cake. That's a bit weird. So this one down here is kind of like a square with four... It's a square shape with like 4 rounded corner bits, and then this one is more of just a straight rounded front shape there. That's what I was going for. And at the top we have a nice new walkway. I haven't built anything up there though yet, so yeah, there's literally just that. But I am actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another row of these. So you can have, like, you know, the walkway looking down over the throne room. Up here, we're going to have another row of that. In fact, I might do that in just a minute and then show you guys after that. Because I would also like to do a little bit of just a visual sort of planning with some dirt, essentially, going all the way up there. I'll do a bit of a flyby, shall we? Get you guys a better view of this. I've just wanted to show you that I have the Jagiero logo in the window. Very nice. Okay, so let me just over here. I'm back down there. Ah, yes. Beautiful. I've been using the combination of the cobble and the stone for the walkways and stuff around here, and I think I need something different. I really do. Maybe something even like patterned. Oh, I like that. I really like that. Yeah, like I said, I've got to be conscious of changing the shape of the castle, which I don't want to do too much, but yeah, this has turned out really nice. Okay, so let me add that extra balcony above the throne room, and then, like I said, do a little bit of visual sculpting with some dirt. Basically, I'm just going to make a big cylinder going up to the sky. Yeah. Well, there it is, guys. Isn't it beautiful? No, it looks terrible, but at least it gives me a better idea of exactly what this is going to look like when I fly around it. Anyway, I'll show you that in a moment. This is actually not as high as it's going to be. It's going to be a lot higher because... Can you even see the chain from here? No, okay. So, you know, the chain that's around on the other building, it has to link to that at the top with another tower, so it's going to be interesting. Now, I've been doing some work down here in the throne room. I meant to do that a little more gracefully than that, but that's okay. Just been doing a little bit of work down here. So as I mentioned, I've increased the number of balconies now. I've added this row at the top, and I've added some height to the rafters up there, so they're now a layer above, and I really like that. And then I decided to hang this banner from it, and I like it. I think it looks pretty cool. I forgot to put the buttons on the back side of it, but that's fine. This balcony doesn't go all the way around because I haven't figured out the logistics of this next floor yet, so that will have a thing just linking it across to there. Again, it's difficult to visualize. Don't know what I'm going to do for this side, because if I just have a straight line of a balcony going across there, it's kind of in the way of that window, so I might have to do some sort of pointy thing. I don't know. I'm sure I'll be able to figure something out for that anyway. But yeah, I really like this. Let me get a better view of the place from outside. If I could just... Oh, yeah, this feels really nice now. Having this linked up to here where I can actually go to the outside now. I can even... If I just go up here... Now, this room, as I mentioned, isn't finished, but at least I can walk onto this layer here as well from there. So that's nice. That's real nice. Let's get out of here. Yeah, so I really like that. That looks cool. Let me get a better view from maybe the street. Again, graceful as ever. Oh, yeah. I really like that. You may be able to tell I'm losing my voice. I actually have a bit of a cold right now, so quite frustrating. Yeah, I really like this. Like I said, I don't want to change the shape of the castle too much. I don't think it sticks out. It maybe does a little bit more than I wanted it to, but I'm happy. I'm actually happy with this. Do you know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking maybe change. Obviously, I'm missing a door. Maybe change this out for dark oak because it's a little bit samey. You know, spruce has that sort of grey tint to it, and obviously a lot of the build is grey. So if I maybe change both of these door sections out for the dark oak, and then that door there, I think that might work a little bit better than on the other side as well. Just because, you know, I've been trying to introduce bits of the dark oak here and there as just like a little accent, and I don't think I've done it enough. Compared to, for instance, on the inside where there's plenty of the dark oak. So I might change that out and we'll see what that looks like next episode. Alright guys, but I'm afraid I have run out of time for today. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you'd like to see more, click the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.